Alright guys, so let's look at a couple of examples. So here is the first one. It says represent the number in pictorial form and expanded form. And we just talked about what expanded form means in our vocabulary. And then we're going to answer some questions about the value of the digits. So I have some place value discs here, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. And we're going to use these when we get to the pictorial form. So here's what it says. Melanie took a picture and noticed there were 3,425 flowers in the picture. How could you represent this number pictorially? How could you represent this number in expanded form? What is the value of the digit 3? And what is the value of the digit 5? So we are going to make the pictorial form first. So I like to keep everything really organized, so I'm going to use a place value chart. So I have my place value chart. And I've already filled in my number, 3,425. Now remember, this is the standard form of this number because it's how we're used to writing it. Our job today is going to do pictorial and expanded. So first we're going to do pictorial. So it says 3,000. So I'm going to use my place value discs, that's the 1,000, and I've color coded it to help us. And I need 3 of them. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. Now I want to do the same thing for my hundreds. How many hundreds am I going to need? That's right, I'm going to need 4. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Next I have to do my tens, and it says that I need 2 tens. So I'm going to go 1, 2. And finally it says I need 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I've modeled it pictorially. I have used my place value discs to help me model it. Now I'm going to actually write this in expanded form. Now remember, expanded form is when we actually group all of these together so that we know how much is each place is worth it for its value. So if I have 3,000s, I'm going to actually count by thousands. So I have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So I'm going to actually write that right here. So I'm going to say 3,000 plus, I'm not done yet, so now I'm going to go to my next spot. Now I'm in the hundreds place. So now I'm going to count by hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400. So I said 3,000 plus 400 plus, now I'm going to count by tens, and I have 2 of them, 10, 20, so 20 plus, now I'm going to count by my ones, and I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the expanded form of this would look like this, but this is still color-coded, and I'm just going to write it so it's all together nice and neat. And when I do that, it would be 3,000 plus 400 plus 20 plus 5. Now I want to know what the value of the digit 3 is. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the 3. So if I look in my place value chart, I find the 3 is right here. I want to know how much this 3 is actually worth. What's the value of it? Well, my picture can actually help me because I'm going to count by how many thousands I have. So I have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So the value of my 3 isn't just 3, but it's actually 3,000. Now I'm going to do the same thing for my digit 5. So I'm going to find the 5. There it is. And I'm going to use the picture to help me. I'm just going to count by ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the value of the digit 5 actually is just 5. Let's try another example. Here is the question. It says to represent these numbers in pictorial and expanded form. So again, I have my place value discs to help me. Now this one is a little bit different because I actually have answer choices for it. But I want to talk about how we actually tackle a problem like this. So let's read the problem first. Here's what it says. Miss Hilton drove her truck 17,809 miles last year, which has the same value as 17,809. Now I have these answer choices, but I know my teachers don't let me turn anything in if I just circle it. I actually have to show my work, and we actually have to show the pictorial form and the expanded form. So I don't get confused and I don't want to just circle an answer, I'm actually going to cover these up, and that's something you can do also. If you're ever given a multiple choice question, you can just cover it up, and that way you can show all of your work, and then we can see where our answer is at. So now we're back to the question like we just had. So 17,809 miles. So the first thing I'm going to do is my pictorial form. And again, I like to keep it organized. with my place value chart. So I'm going to drop in my place value chart, and I've already filled in our number, 17,809. Now, from that, I'm going to actually use my place value discs to help me build the number. So it says that I need 1 10,000, so I'm going to drag 1 10,000. Now it says I need 7 thousands, so I'm going to drag 7 thousands down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm going to move to my hundreds place, and it says I need 800, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it says 0 tens. If it's 0 tens, I'm not going to have anything in here, so it's just going to be left blank. So then I'm going to move to my ones place, and it says I need 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now I've modeled it pictorially, but I want to know what it is in expanded form. So in expanded form, remember, I'm going to add them all together, but I'm still going to have them separated. So I'm going to put them all together in their place value. So I have 1 10,000. So I'm just going to say 10,000 plus. Now I'm going to go to my thousands. So I'm going to count by thousands. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. So I have 10,000 plus 7,000 plus, now I'm going to count by hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. So 800 plus, I don't have any tens, so I don't have to put anything. I could put 0, but I don't have to. So I'm going to leave it blank, and now I'm going to move to my ones. So now I'm going to count by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you'll see, again, I have 10,000 plus 7,000 plus 800 plus 9. But I want to make it all nice and neat and organized. So when I do that, I'm just going to write it like this. So 10,000. So I have 10,000 plus 7,000 plus 800 plus 9. Now we're actually going to look at our answer choices. So at the beginning, I had covered up our answer choices. But now I'm going to actually look at them. So I'm going to go ahead and uncover it. And when I do that, I can actually see them. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find exactly what we have right here in our answer choices. So the first one says 10,000. So I'm going to look only for that. If it has 10,000, it stays. If it doesn't, I'm going to get rid of it. So 10,000, it gets to stay. 100,000, that one can't stay. That one's too big. It's not the same number. So I'm going to go ahead and cross it out. 10,000 and then 1,000. So I can get rid of that one also. The next thing I'm going to do is my 7,000s. So then I cross it off. So now I am left with these two. So now I'm going to go to my 7,000. So this one says 7,000 and this one says 7,000. So I can't cross anything off yet. The next number I have is 800. This one says 800 and this one says 800. So again, I can't cross anything off. So I'm going to keep going. This one says 9. Well, this one says 9, but this one says 90. Well, I only want 9. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. So now I've gotten rid of all 3 other answer choices, and I can make sure I'm right. So I have 10,000, 10,000, 7,000, 7,000, 800, 800, 9, and 9. So I know that I did all my work correctly, and my answer was A. So this part right here, 17,809, this is our standard form. And this 10,000 plus 7,000 plus 800 plus 9, this is our expanded form.